traveling backwards through time, back to the time of the Old West. Now, the Marshal and old Doc Holliday, well, they're out of town, heading over to Dodge City to take care of some business. But in their absence, keeping law and order around here is the one and only rootin' tootin' highfalutin' queen of the Old West, Miss Calamity Jane herself. Now then, even though the Marshal and Doc are out of town, the Marshal left Calamity Jane here very specific instructions to get a very particular job done. And that job is to find and hire several new deputies to help keep the town safe. So Calamity Jane hung up the help wanted sign and kept her fingers crossed, because with all the trouble she's been having lately with the Brandon gang, a few new deputies could certainly help out quite a bit, she figured. And speaking of trouble, well, here they are. The Brandon brothers, the most mean and ornery outlaws in the West. Now here we got Dusty Brandon, Lucas Brandon, and their adopted half-step twin brother Duke, twice removed. Now these three outlaws stumbled into town every now and again to stir up trouble, heckle the dancing girls, and well, what do we got here? Hanging up by the Marshal's office? It's a help wanted sign posted by Calamity Jane from the Marshal. Now let's take a look here and see what it says. What? New deputies? You gotta be kidding me. The last thing this town needs is another deputy, right, boys? Well, old Duke here told Lucas and Dusty that he heard tell that the Marshal and Doc were out of town and Calamity Jane was in town and in charge. But that didn't scare Dusty none, no sir. In fact, he decided the best thing to do was to call her out, gun her down, and be rid of Calamity Jane once and for all.
Calamity Jane! Yeah!
To me like Calamity Jane there's just a little bit outgunned and outnumbered. So she went on into the Marshal's office to send the Marshal a telegram asking for a little bit of help. And Duke, Lucas, and Dusty here, well, they knew their days were numbered. And if they were gonna get Calamity Jane there, they had to do it quick. Because according to those wanted posters hanging over there on the wall, these two were still wanted men in these parts. So Dusty here started thinking. Maybe, just maybe, mind you, they could dress Duke up in a disguise. That way he won't be recognized. They can trick Calamity Jane into coming back out and they can gun her down once and for all. Well, now Duke wasn't too thrilled with the whole idea, but oh my, what a pretty dress. Now, Duke, the color of that there dress matches your eyes perfectly. And oh, bless my soul, what a beautiful blonde wig. Well, goodness gracious, Duke, you look just like Lady Gaga. Okay, I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Well, it looks as if Calamity Jane here is in just a little bit of trouble. Not only is she in town all alone, but you better believe those Brandon boys are gonna be back sooner or later. There ain't no way she can take on those Brandon boys alone. If only she had a few good deputies around to help her out. Well then, wait a minute. That there gave Calamity Jane here a wonderful idea. Find a few good deputies to help her out. Now then, considering this is a special Western weekend here at Martin's Fantasy Island, I see we got a whole bunch of kids out there that are dressed up like cowboys. That's wonderful. So, any kids that are dressed up like a cowboy, come on out here to the middle of the street with Calamity Jane. That's it, come on out here. Just the kids dressed up as cowboys, mind you. And parents, well, I'd get your cameras ready if I were you. That's it, come make a big circle right here in the middle of the street. That's just perfect. Alrighty then. Now then, just to make it official, kids, raise your right hand and repeat after me. Ready? To uphold the law, to shoot my very best, and help Calamity Jane beat the bad guys once and for all. Perfect! Come on now, folks. Let's hear it for our new official Western Town deputies. Well, Calamity Jane took her new deputies into the marshal's office to get them ready for the big fight. And things were, well, mighty quiet around here, but things don't stay that way for long, 'cause here they come again, back into town to settle the score with Calamity Jane, the Brandon brothers. Let's bring them on into Western Town with a big Fantasy Island boo, everybody. I gotta admit, I was wrong about you. You're looking mighty pretty. What do you think, folks? You think old Duke here looks a little bit like Christina Aguilera? Yeah, me too. Well, boys, if this plan of yours is gonna work, the first thing you gotta do is find out where Calamity Jane is. And something tells me all these people standing around, well, they know. Ask them. Y'all are a bunch of traitors. Okay, boys, let's get this plan into action. Duke, you go on over there and call out Calamity Jane. Lucas, you find a place to hide. And Dusty, you get up there on the roof. That way you can gun her down in a crossfire. Okay, Duke, go to it.
Calamity Jane, go!
No, you're supposed to be a pretty little lady, remember? That's better. And here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the newest deputies in Western Town. Now hold it right there a minute, kids. You all aren't gonna shoot down a pretty little lady now, are you? Well, I know what you're thinking. Maybe that there ain't really a pretty little lady, huh? What do you think, folks? Is that there really a pretty little lady? I didn't think so. Ready, kids? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Justice and the American way has been restored to Western Town. Let's have a big round of applause for our cowboys, ladies and gentlemen.